Photos of AI-generated police officers provide a backdrop to the words, "I'm getting ready to go to work, just not in Toronto." These are being rolled out across the city on public transit and on social media as part of a new campaign by the Toronto Police Association.
This campaign is to drive forward the narrative and the reality of what's going on here in Toronto. Is that our members are actually leaving the Toronto Police Service. This year, already in 2024, we've lost 60 serving members that have gone. So these are fully trained police officers that have gone to different services. And this is a huge issue that needs to be addressed by the city.
I think the total number of officers is in and around 5,500 for the Toronto Police Service. So that's 1%. It sounds like not many officers are leaving actually for other.
Well, I'll argue that the cost it does to train an officer is immense, not to mention the amount of time.
The union hopes the move will help drum up public support to increase officer pay. TPA President John Reid says the union had been at the bargaining table with the police board for the past 8 months, but talks failed, forcing arbitration for the first time in 16 years.
I personally feel, and our members do, we should be paid the highest paid in Ontario. But I can tell you right now, as of this 2024, the OPP is making $116,000 a year. Barrie's $114,000, London's $116,000. Toronto right now is paying $109,000.
The other services being quoted are ones that have reached their agreement. All of the police services around the province were bargaining this year, and many have settled. And so comparatively, until they're all settled, there are these differentials. I suspect things will end up, in the, the order of priority of compensation that they generally are.
Many members of the public might perceive officers as being one of the highest paid public servants. And we're also coming off the budgets earlier this year where police were seeking $20 million, which the city eventually granted. So how do you get the public support?
We've had over 550 officers in 2024 alone injured. 60% of those people have actually had to take time off work because their injuries at work. And I will argue there's not a profession out there where people are being injured and having to put their lives on the line as much as they do here in Toronto. And we want to make sure that we have the best officers being hired. We want to retain the best officers.
We also reached out to Mayor Olivia Chow's office, staff telling us only that the mayor respects the bargaining process. Arbitration is expected to begin at the end of November. For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.